When most people think of Myers Park High School, they think of a predominantly affluent school with many resources. But the fact is, 918 students live in poverty. That is nearly a third of our school. The Myers Park Intentional Leadership Student Group is working to change that. We are a group of 56 students focused on creating unity and parity at Myers Park. We firmly believe that education is a key factor to success, and we do not want a lack of resources, motivation, or family problems to get in the way of that. We are working to raise $70,000 by July 1st to bring Communities in Schools to Myers Park High School. Communities in Schools is an organization that addresses the physical, emotional, and academic needs of students who are in jeopardy of failing or dropping out. Communities in Schools would provide resources, counseling, and tutoring to these students. Communities in Schools has a proven success rate, and we want to bring that success to Myers Park.
Communities in Schools is the nation's leading dropout prevention organization. They work by providing a full-time social worker in order to oversee bringing 100 students back on track. Communities in Schools takes the time to identify the specific needs of individual students in order to connect them with the appropriate services and resources. Their program includes academic and attendance monitoring, curriculum guidance and critical needs, college access and career readiness programs, health and dental care, counseling, tutoring, and mentoring. Communities in Schools paves the road for success, empowering students to stay in school and make the most out of their lives. Myers Park is a fantastic school with an incredible student body that deserves to get the most out of their high school experience. Communities in Schools can assist our struggling students, prepare them for the future, and send them out into the world proud to be a Mustang.
When we think of Myers Park High School, most people don't focus on our 918 impoverished students. By definition, a family in poverty is a unit of 4 making less than $23,000 a year. Here are some facts about these at-risk students at Myers Park. Because of the diverse socioeconomics at Myers Park, these 918 at-risk students will receive no federal funding this year. Further, because of budget cuts, there are no social workers for the 1/3 of our student body that really needs it the most. And also because of these budget cuts, the student-to-teacher ratio and the student-to-counselor ratio are at unprecedented highs. Because of these things, a student at risk is at greater risk at Myers Park than at another school. Even sadder and even further, in the 9th grade alone, 150 students will repeat that grade, and another 100 will drop out this year. Because of these facts, it becomes apparent that Myers Park needs Communities in Schools because of the great impact that Communities in Schools can have. 88% of CIS students have an attendance of 90% or higher. 93% of students will reach the next grade. A full 99% will be enrolled for the remainder of that school year. And most importantly, 93% of CIS seniors will graduate with a high school diploma. Communities in Schools is definitely a need for Myers Park, and I hope you understand the importance that it will make not only to these at-risk students, but to our student body, the Myers Park community, and the city of Charlotte at large.
Let's hear just 2 success stories with Communities in Schools' impact. First, meet Diana. Diana graduated 6th in her class at Waddell High School with a 4.03 GPA. She excelled on the women's soccer team, she was a member of the National Honor Society, she served as a peer tutor, and she took the lead on numerous community service projects. She also became the first in her family to attend college, and she is currently a nursing student. Now let's meet Jamal. Jamal was sent to jail 3 times, and upon returning to school, a Communities in Schools coordinator helped bring him back on track and providing him with the necessary tools. Jamal graduated and is currently taking college courses. But most importantly, Communities in Schools changed Jamal's attitude. He is now a role model to his fellow students and speaks on behalf of Communities in Schools at presentations. These success stories prove that Community Schools works and that Myers Park High School students deserve this same success.
Let's bring Communities in Schools to Myers Park and begin changing the lives of 100 students. 100 students who would be potentially dropping out or failing without the support that a CIS counselor would provide them. But the reach of just one counselor will impact a far larger group estimated at 300 students. The students at Myers Park High School are taking initiative to help our fellow classmates, but we cannot do so alone. Therefore, we're asking the Myers Park High School parents, alumni, and community to step in and help us create change. Our goal is to have gifts and pledges totaling $70,000 by July 1st. This money would be used to secure a CIS coordinator at Myers Park High School and also for resources and programs for these Myers Park High School students. We are already on the road to achieving our goal with a $10,000 gift. We've identified the exact steps we need you to take to bring CIS to Myers Park. Here are 3 things you can do right now. 1. Make a donation or pledge to communities and schools restricted for the use at Myers Park. How big or how small? Every dollar counts, but if 100 people each sponsor a child at $700, we can start a tipping point. Carefully consider this. The details are in this email. Number 2, forward this email and video to others interested in the success of Myers Park High School. And number 3, most importantly, do what you can, but act now. We want this counselor for next school year, and we must have gifts and pledges by July 1st. So please don't wait. The students at Myers Park High School are the future leaders of your city. Please help us ensure that we have every chance to succeed.
Help us create change.
Help us create unity.
Help us create parity.
Help us help Myers Park.
We can do this.
Together.